Hi, I'm Andy Aird. I'm a local business person, Lanarkshire lad, born and bred. I currently live on a farm just outside Straven. I've had a business for the last 8 years. Prior to that, I was in the motor industry as a kind of regional director, manager for some multi-franchise dealer groups. I retired at 55 because I had done an awful lot as far as I was concerned. But I got bored very quickly. I had a lot of people who I'd been dealing with for years still asking me to help them find vehicles, and they didn't like the idea of having to go and do that themselves. So I turned it into a business. So 8 years ago I started Concierge Vehicle Solutions, and I've been doing that ever since. Most of my business is referral and repeat. But in the meantime, I looked for places where I could network, because my business was a bit unique. It's very difficult to try and describe it unless you're face to face with somebody. So I joined the FSB, Federation of Small Business, because I thought it was a good idea for networking. But I found out they weren't doing any networking in Lanarkshire, so I started some as part of that. I've networked the business through various other entities as well, and now I'm in a situation where my business kind of runs along quite happily, and I'm looking for other things to do. So I like golf. I've got 3 kids. They're all flown the nest, as it were. I've got a big Labrador that's hairy and consistently keeps me busy with a vacuum cleaner. But I like walking the dog. I like playing golf. I'm quite fond of red wine, but not in any great quantities. I like good food, and I like people. I've got a degree in chemistry from Glasgow University, but I've never used it because I prefer to work with people than chemicals. I was born in Motherwell, really, so I'm a North Lanarkshire baby, but I've lived in Peather, I've lived in Coltness, which is North Lanarkshire, I've lived in Straven, I've lived just outside East Kilbride. So I've got connections on both sides of what I call the river. From a historical point of view, played football in the community. What else have I done really? I've worked in the community. In my early years, the first 13 years of my working life was with a Lanarkshire-based company. So from a point of view of history, I remember the Ravenscraig closing. I had a lot of relatives that worked in there. I think the Lanarkshire has been a poor relation in its history recently. We've gone from manufacturing to call centre mentality. So there's a lot of work to be done in Lanarkshire, and I think that that's me giving a wee bit back now. That's me. I think I can bring a bit of a business acumen to it. I've been in business for 42, 43 years. I've had 580 people working for me at one point in time in a business that was turning over close to £500 million. But I've worked in small local businesses. I've got a bit of mentality on both. I can look at it from a massive perspective or a smaller perspective. And I've just got a lot of experience in business. And I'm very intrigued at what VASLan does. I didn't even know it existed before I met Stephen, who is the CEO. And he really opened my eyes up to what VASLan actually contributes. It's obviously, when you think on it, there obviously has to be an organisation like VASLan, because how else would all the other social enterprises and charities coordinate and actually start? Where would they get the information and the education to actually get from 5 people having an idea to creating an organisation that can actually deliver some benefit to the local communities? And I think I can help, you know, and I get a kick out of that, really. That's my buzz these days, is getting a help out of helping people. I've been working I'm regional chair for Scotland for the Federation of Small Business, and in that it's a volunteer post, and I've got a lot of people working with me to deliver what we call added value to the membership. And I'm just going to transfer some of that into adding value to the membership of VASLan, and also how it delivers the crucial service that it does. I'm just looking forward to doing a wee bit more of that and learning, because every day is a school day for me.